In this lesson, you're going to learn how to trigger the pipeline run manually instead of automated run, and also how to edit the pipeline YAML code and trigger that automatically to see the changes. So this is the album viewer application, and if you click on the run pipeline, you will see all these options for running. So you can customize certain things when you trigger a build of this pipeline. Mainly, you can pick a particular branch and run that pipeline for that particular branch. You can also add some variables, make those changes. So override things is what is possible with the variables, and then you can pick the stages to run. We just have one stage in this pipeline, so no need to bother about the stages here. And when you click on that run button, you will see a new instance of that pipeline is triggered. And if you go back, you will see the second instance being run now with that number 2.2 added as a suffix. If you click on that, and if you then go to the jobs, you'll see the same sequence of jobs running. So there is no change in the code or in the pipeline that we have made. So you're going to see the same sequence and it will go through fine. So if you just wait for a few minutes, you'll see all of those tasks turned green. Now let's go back and now this time edit the pipeline. So you can see that this has been triggered manually right now. And if I click on the instance of that pipeline and then click on edit now here, there is a button on the right top. If you click on that, it opens up an editor with the YAML code for that pipeline. So you can see the stages, the number of steps being added. There are a few steps added here, and if you click on the settings button right there, it opens up the configuration for that particular step on the right hand side. And this is just fantastic interface that Azure has created, because now you have an option to edit it using a UI, or you can do that as a code. The choice is yours. Now this particular stage called as test. Now we don't have any tests to run for that particular application or repository. Now ideally you should have tests, but this repository doesn't have it, so it was showing some warnings. So let's see if we can get rid of those warnings by removing that step for now. I'm just showing you how to make changes. This is not what you do in real. You actually go and add some tests, right? So let's remove that step and save it. Once I do that, what happens is it adds a new commit. It has modified the YAML file, and it should have triggered a new build for that pipeline, a new instance of that. So this time it's number 3. And if you click on that, you will see the job which is running in progress. That blue blinking around is the job which is running right now, or blue rotating round as you want to call it. And if you just come back after a few minutes, you're gonna see it run except for the test part. So this time it does not run the test step. And let's analyze the difference. If you go to the tasks here, the instances of those job runs, the recent one does not have the warning now. But if you go back to the previous instance of the pipeline build, you will see the warning here. There you go. No test sources found, because it was not able to find the test. It was attempting to run it, and we now have removed that step. And what we have learned in this lesson is how do you modify the pipeline by editing the YAML code, and also how do you trigger the run of that pipeline manually.